Hey YouTubers, Coach Eric here from the Caro family channel. Hope you're doing well. So we've posted a couple of videos about jump serving, and a close friend of ours who now lives halfway across the country texted us and asked if we had any tips or tricks in terms of how we can teach younger players how to just do a regular overhand serve. So Rowena and Hang, this video is inspired by you guys. Thanks for the idea. Now we're going to use this as a learning opportunity for the rest of the YouTube community. So stay tuned. Hey, if you like this material, please subscribe. Hit that like button, leave me a comment. If you have any questions or thoughts or ideas for future videos, leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to make another video for you. Now, I remember learning volleyball for the first time and learning how to do my overhand serve, and I remember how frustrating it really was. Believe me, I get it. Now, I can tell you that after you watch this video and after you've practiced these steps, you're going to have a much better chance of successfully getting that ball over the net. The feeling that you're going to have after being able to do that is totally worth the hard work. So I know it might be frustrating at times, but stick with it. You'll get it. Believe me, I've been there. I totally understand how you feel. You'll get there. So without further ado, let's get into the steps to a great overhand serve. First of all, it's the toss. So what we want to do is use a line of reference to help assure that your toss is going in a straight line. What I'm going to do here in this video is assume that you're a right-handed player, and what we'll do is we'll line up this reference line pointing from your right pinky toe into the direction where you want to serve the ball. This is going to represent the desired path of the ball. Now on that line, what we're going to want to do is find an intersection point of another line that's probably 2 or 3 feet in front of your right pinky toe again. If you don't have an intersecting line, you can use a piece of tape or maybe a cone, something that's going to indicate where that intersection is supposed to be. Now that intersection is going to be your target of where you're going to want to toss the ball and have it land from your toss. Now in this video, we're using the seams in the concrete to represent the intersection. Start with an athletic stance. With your left foot slightly back and your right foot slightly forward, you're going to want about 60% of your weight on your back foot. Now with your left hand, hold the ball across your body over the target line. The reason why we want to start with the ball over the target line there is that it'll promote a toss that will be directly above your swing plane of your right arm, meaning it'll reduce the need to chase the toss away from your swing arm or with additional complexities to the timing of your swing, both of which are going to reduce the odds of having a good serve. Now what we're going to do is practice the toss about 2 to 2.5 feet above your head so that the ball lands on the intersecting lines in front of your right foot. You might need to adjust the height depending on how tall you are and how fast you move. This is a good start. Now, you're going to use your legs a bit as you make the toss. It's going to help make your toss more accurate. As you make your toss, keep your left palm facing to the sky as you release the ball. Your right arm will simultaneously load up into a bow and arrow position, hands open, fingers pointed up, and as part of that bow and arrow position, you're naturally going to open up your shoulders so that your left shoulder is forward and your right shoulder is back, which will allow your torso to twist open like a spring and store some swing power. Now we're going to hold this position and watch the ball start to fall back down to the ground from the top of its toss. Your goal is to have the ball hit that intersection. Perfect this step before going on. I know it's going to be tempting to go straight into the serve, but unless you're tossing 80% accurately, that's 8 out of 10 times on those intersecting lines, you're just going to be working against this opportunity to build muscle memory, so you don't want to skip off on that step. Step 2, the step. This is where a majority of the power is going to come from in this particular serve. Starting from that bow and arrow position with your right foot still forward and your left foot back, you're going to use your left foot to step forward about 2.5 to 3 feet in front of your right foot, almost as if you're walking. Now, there's a timing element here. In order to harness as much power from this step as possible, you're going to want to land your left foot step shifting about 95% of your weight from your right foot to your left. It's not quite a jump, but it's a very aggressive left foot stomp. One trick that I teach my students is to pretend that they're stepping over a cone and forcing their weight to their left foot as they stomp, so that it teaches them to shift their weight very aggressively. The shifting of this weight is going to help produce swing power. Try to keep your shoulders and head level as you're making your swing. Step 3, adding the torso twist and arm swing. So from the bow and arrow position and about halfway through the left foot step, you're going to start your torso twist and arm swing. The goal is to spin your torso back toward the net so that your shoulders are square to the net. You're also going to pike forward slightly as if you're doing a very slight sit-up. Be careful about piking too much. Again, you don't want to pull your body too far away from the swing plane, because then it's going to shorten your arm and you're going to miss the ball. So what we want to do is we want to have your left hand act like a radar, lining up the path of the ball as it's coming down towards your left hip. The right arm starts to swing forward with the goal of replacing your left hand with your right hand. The elbow moves forward, followed by your forearm and hand, just like a whip type motion. The path of your forearm and hand should come over the top of your head to assure that you're contacting the ball with a fully extended arm. Your two arms should move in unison, almost as if you're doing a swim move. Now, practice the arm swing with increments of power. Don't start with 100% of your power right away. The key thing to concentrate on is the timing of the toss, step, and swing so that you can have good contact with the ball. Keep your eye on the ball. Resist looking at the court or where you're planning on serving the ball. The center of your palm should contact the center of the ball. Now, without good timing, you'll likely swing wildly and have poor results. So again, practice the toss, the step, and the arm swing. But instead of swinging wildly, just catch the ball for now at the highest point rather than striking it. That'll help promote good hand contact. I really recommend doing this at least 20 or 30 times before even making a full swing. If there's bad timing or bad contact, come back, do the routine again with the catch for another 20 or 30 times. I know it might feel boring, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. Also, don't be shy about starting close to the net when you start going for your full swing. Work your way back to the service line. I started a lot of students at the 10-foot line first, 10 feet away from the net. Gives them an opportunity to build some confidence, focus on those small wins, understand what it takes in order to utilize a proper angle to get that ball over the net. And then after a couple successful serves from the 10-foot line, back them off a little bit, maybe 2 to 3 feet at a time, and then go through the same routine. Again, the goal here is small incremental wins so that you can build that student's confidence. Okay, I hope these videos help you out. Please leave me a comment below with any questions that you might have, and I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible. Again, if you have any other ideas for videos, please let me know in the comments below. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really does mean a lot for me and for our channel. Take care. Hope to see you on the volleyball courts. Bye.